All right. So listen, everyone who has stayed behind, this is our launch of our KLN podcast here on the YouTube channel. So I just want to thank everyone who is coming in, whether you're coming in on the replay or coming in live. We just want to thank you for checking out our podcast. So listen, we're just going to go round robin. I'm going to share what I got out of KLN today is really the community, all of us coming together, collaborating together, looking at our website, saying, hey, I think we need to change this. I think we don't need to change this. We don't want to change the conversation. We want to keep it business. We want to keep it kingdom. And also seeing the faces like, oh, there's a change coming, but then being able to know like, hey, I'm giving you reassurance. Nothing is really changing. Then the smiles came back up like, yes, because we're part of KLN. So I just want to thank you all for being here today. And I'm going to start with Miss Jody. Miss Jody, what were your highlights out of today in KLN?
Well, I thought it was a great meeting today. My first highlight was I was glad that we started with wins again because as we focus on our wins, it puts us into an attitude and a heart frame and posture of gratitude. And that changes our whole perspective of everything. I love the collaboration. I love the brainstorming as everyone was looking at the website, looking at what the objective was. Are we meeting that objective? Do we need to change some things? And I think everybody was happy to hear that KLN will remain as it is now because it's a great network and it's a great group to be a part of. But just figuring out ways that we could grow and highlight the initiative, the ICER initiative, and what the nonprofit part of it is all about.
I love it. Thank you so much, Miss Jody. I love that as well. Just all of the collaboration that came into par. And so we're going to go on over to Miss Emily. Miss Emily, what were your highlights today? What did you get out of it? And share with the people.
Yeah, so I think the thing that like I appreciated the most actually was sort of the checks and balances is what I noticed through the collaboration. Because I know that like you've had some conversations like with others through from the group as well as you and I have had some conversations about like how do we connect these two? How do we kind of bring these together? Because the ICER initiative I know is really important to you, and is, you know, a big piece of the heart and soul of what KLN is and what you created it to be and where God has led you really. So I think what I just appreciated was how I was really grateful for Laura because I think myself, along with many people, were feeling and kind of thinking along the same lines, but just maybe didn't have the words to say it yet. And so just really grateful for the community, and especially for Laura being able to ask the question and do it so eloquently too. So yeah.
I love that. Yeah, Miss Laura, she knows how to articulate those things. It was good. So I'm super excited that that God didn't change that or that I didn't go off and just change things because that's definitely not what my message was, what I was trying to project. It was like, how do we do this? Because there has to be that. And so thank you so much, Emily, for your input. We're going to go on over to Christine Moore. Christine, what did you get out of today? What were your highlights out of KLN?
Today was my first time to attend KLN, and I'm so grateful because the one thing I know in life and in business is that we are not meant to do it alone. And so this KLN community, I mean, just the feedback that I heard for the topic of discussion today, the feedback was incredible, and it really opened my eyes too. And I can't wait to attend again and just to continue learning and continue connecting. And also, I love that this is all for the kingdom. So thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. We're blessed by your presence. We're blessed by your input right now, and just thankful that you are here as well. So we're going to go on over to Pastor Steve. Pastor Steve, what did you get out of today's KLN, the highlights?
Now, today I was really one of my highlights was one of the statements that you made, and I thank God that God has given you these powerful statements. is that God doesn't want to change our personality, but is more interested for us to build our character. That is a statement that really, it has gone deep in me, but also just want to thank the Lord because of the collaboration that we have had regarding the website. And I thank God that you've not left us out as KLN, because when you are talking about the ICA initiative and KLN, I was thinking that you had separated them, and I didn't feel good about that. But I'm happy that it is still one thing, and so we are accommodated, and it feels good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Pastor Steve, for that. Your input is valuable. All of our input is valuable, but I don't show up for me, right? And so that's what creates the network. And then so it's coming together as a network to know, okay, we're on this path, but we're adding another boat, but we're still going in the same direction. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm just super excited for what God is doing in your life, where you are at. For those of you who are watching, this is Pastor Stephen from Bible Street Ministry out of Kenya, Africa, and KLN is also able to support his mission as well. And so just doing phenomenal things out there, and we're super excited for you. So we're going to go on over to Coach April. Coach April, what were your highlights, insights today? Share with the people. And then also, why should somebody come and check out KLN?
Yeah, thank you so much. I love KLN. What a great meeting today. My main takeaway was that growth brings a level of uncertainty that you can't get away from. That's just part of it. So I love how we were collaborating and talking and supporting. But at the end of the day, we're doing this by faith. We're going to take steps. We're going to get wisdom. We're going to pray. We're going to get clarity. But if we knew everything that was going to happen, if we knew all the steps, then where would the faith be? I think about a seed. When a seed breaks up out of the ground, it has no idea what the weather conditions are going to be. When it don't know if it's going to be sunny, raining, snowing, none of that. It just breaks up out of the ground. So I really believe that as KLN grows and expands and we break up out of the ground, whatever the weather conditions are, our Heavenly Father is going to cover us, and then we're going to grow great fruit. And that's the exact reason why you should join KLN, because this is a community that we grow fruit for the kingdom. It's never about one person. It's never about us. It's always like, okay, God, how can we collectively bring our talents, our gifts, our resources, and really make an impact in the communities that you planted us? So I love KLN. It was a great meeting today.
I love that. Thank you so much, Coach April. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Miss Jody. And Pastor Steve had to step on out, but I'm just thankful for everyone. And yes, those of you who are watching, if you want to come and check out KLN, the link to that invite is going to be in the description of this video. Share this video out. We're also going to do some reels from these conversations. So stay tuned. We've got other things coming down the pipeline. We are in this expansion season because I myself am in a season of order. And so God is bringing order, and we just want to make sure that we're following suit the way that we need to, because kingdom is not about a brand, it's a DNA. And so I believe that all of us here are called to Kingdom Link Network. And again, I'm super excited because we're going to continue to keep on growing. And our job is to keep casting a net. And there's those times that we're exhausted. There's those times that we're in that place of, why isn't this working? Or something has to change. What did Jesus say? Hey, do you have any food? No, we've been toiling all night. Okay, cast your net on the other side. Same water, same boat, same net. All you're doing is casting it 8 feet. Those changes are just 8 feet. That's it. Everything changed when they were obedient. Because when Jesus spoke, temperature had to change. Current had to line up. Fish had to line up. Everything, when he spoke, cast it over to the other side. All right. Phew. Guess what? Oh, I know that dude. That's my dude. Right? So when we make these changes in those times, they had already cleaned their nets. They were done. How many here have ever just been done? And God says, cast your net on the other side. because I know you're hungry. I know you want some tacos, Paul. But you got to cast your net on the other side. So again, those of you who are watching on YouTube, we would definitely love for you to come and check us out, see what we're about, see how you can get involved. And with that being said, we love you guys. God bless you. And we'll catch you on the next video. Talk soon.